Good morning, television world. It takes a lot to entertain roughly 10,000 people over 5 shows over the course of a weekend, and then haul myself back in here at 5:30 in the morning.
I can't believe I'm here this morning. No. You are not going to believe what happened on the way here today. I was just like, 431 across all 4 lanes was stopped. And you know what was in the middle of the road?
What?
Sasquatch disco dancing. I kid you not. No, I'm totally serious.
Did he have the Mamma Mia white jumpsuit on?
No, he just had his normal furry self. But you know there at Hazeland, you know where it floods all the time? He came up out of one flooded part and he was stopped in the middle of the road and he just started dancing and doing all this. And I was like, what in heaven's name is going on? April Fools!
That's tomorrow if you're watching it on Tuesday.
But I have to record it.
But that's pretty awesome,
I know,
though.
thank you. I was impressed to see Sasquatch disco dancing in the middle of 431.
Before you said April Fools, you actually had me. I was going to say, is that why there was a giant footprint backstage at Mamma Mia?
Exactly. Oh, no. And he also left them out on the back loading dock where they poured the fresh concrete, too.
Steve.
Boy, we'll be glad we'll be so thankful when all the renovations are completed and done. And wow, it'll be great. But in the meantime,
maybe that's why Sasquatch was there. He's holding up some girders.
keeping the set pieces from falling in.
But it was a fantastic weekend. So many people.
Lots and lots of people having a good time, dancing and singing.
Yes.
And I'm still singing and dancing.
Yes.
I didn't see you singing or dancing. Why didn't you sing and dance? I mean, you could at least do a thing.
I could, but then that hits people all around me. I'm big. I get in the way. It's just not a thing.
Okay, so what's happening on today's episode?
So we've got. We're right in the middle of high school musical season.
Yes.
We've got Sparkman and Randolph.
We have to do the hand jive.
So, well, I can fortunately say I've at least seen Grease.
Yeah.
Unlike last week that I hadn't seen either one of them.
You've seen Grease what? The movie?
I've seen the movie and the stage production of it in
Oh,
Chicago.
good for
at
you. The Cadillac? Schubert? McCormick Place.
No, I'm trying to think what the name of the company that was. Is it the Footlights?
In Chicago. Footlights Kip?
No idea.
Oh,
No idea.
it's the one. Oh, no.
Okay, so you've seen
It's
it.
one of the one of the big Chicago theater companies.
So you all know about, Sandy and Danny and the
Yes.
Pink Ladies and the Thunderbirds and okay, that's very, very cool. And what else is coming today? Who's coming today?
I just peed my pants.
You just peed your pants. Somebody get him a diaper.
No, she really loved the Pirates of Penzance. From Pretty Woman.
Very good. That's what you thought I was going to say, didn't you? No. But I mean, that show has been, it's been around for decades, but you haven't seen anybody do it in forever. And you know what? I think, here's what's happening. Randolph is doing the production here, and Broadway got jealous, so they decided to do it there as well. That's exactly what happened, I'm telling you.
I didn't think it existed as anything other than an opera.
So, the movie, do you remember who was in the movie?
What movie?
Help me with this one.
Julia Roberts.
Kevin Kline and Linda Ronstadt and Rex Smith, who was here in Huntsville in 2001 with Annie Get Your Gun. And he was not a very nice person. I said it. 24 years later, and I said it.
So Pirates of Penzance was also a movie?
The car wasn't good enough for him. Deke Danson gave him a luxury car, and it wasn't good enough for him. Thank you, Deke.
Thank you, Deke. So with all that being said, let's cut to a break, and then we're going to welcome on
Grease is the word that you heard.
Sparkman High School to talk all about Grease.
See you in a minute.
Direct from Belfast, Ireland and London's West End. Be transported to the Emerald Isle with Ireland's newest music sensation, the Shamrock Tenors. Lighting up the stage with their soaring 5-part harmony, the Shamrock Tenors bring a fresh energy to your favourite Irish tunes. Experience the music of Ireland like never before with the Shamrock Tenors.
Learn more at BroadwayTheatreLeague.org. The Deep Comics and Games has the largest selection of comics, board games, and toys in North Alabama. All your favorite games such as Ticket to Ride, Munchkin, and Catan. Trading card games such as Magic, The Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. Miniature games, Warhammer, Star Wars, Flames of War, and all the supplies you need to get them ready for play. Selling your collection, The Deep is always buying and will give you the most cash for your stash. The Deep Comics and Games, 2310 South Memorial Parkway, just south of Office Depot.
The high-flying adventure begins. Join Peter, Wendy, Tiger Lily, and Captain Hook on an adventure to Neverland for the entire family. Think the loveliest thoughts and get ready to take flight. Peter Pan at the Von Braun Center, April 22nd through 27th. On sale at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
I kind of wanted to go on location in the big aqueduct in LA with the street scene, with the race scene.
Oh, very cool. Very
Greece.
cool. I mean, I want to know, how's the car going to fly? You know?
They don't fly in Greece, do they, other than down the road?
You haven't seen
And
the
the
movie.
police officer part of me says,
You
no,
have not
no,
seen
no.
the movie in many, many, many years, because that's how it ends. Danny and Sandy fly off together. Hey guys, how are you? Kale, Sophia, wonderful to have you on today. What?
They fly off in the car?
Anybody? Well, the entire studio audience, please tell this man that the car flies off at the end of Greece. They fly. They fly. Thank you.
Okay.
And listen, 1978, I wasn't allowed to go see that movie, and even I knew that.
We know I am not a pop culture icon here.
We're here for our guests
Yes,
today.
we are.
Sophia and Kale. You're playing
Sandy.
Sandy, and of course,
Danny.
Danny, awesome. So, what's it like? Tell me all about this great experience.
You know, it's just a great, ability just to be able to work with this amazing cast that we have right now, and the set's starting to come together, and we're already getting the things in place, and we're having some great run-throughs right now. We're having a great time.
For me, it's just so exciting because I get to sing and dance, which are two of my favorite things, and all the music, dancing, it's just all so much fun, and it's such a iconic show, I feel like.
Have you learned the hand jive yet?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
So you can't say that and not demonstrate.
I'm setting you up.
You'll have to come see it.
I'm setting you
You'll have
up.
to
I'm
come see
sorry.
it.
Oh, he got us. He's got to
Yeah.
come see it to see it.
Oh, okay. Cheap shot.
So, what is your experience with Grease prior to being in the show?
Me and my parents used to watch it. That's one of our favorite movies. The production that we're doing is a little bit different from the original movie, but I've always just loved Sandy and just the whole show together with the music, dancing, fun, and it's really exciting to get to play that character.
And yourself?
I think, I saw it at a very young age. I think probably around 8 years old was when and I knew the songs way before I even saw the movie. I think I was singing Grease is the Word at 6 before I even saw the movie.
He gets to see it at 8. I didn't get to see it at 10. I had to be 14 before I could see it. That's just not right.
It's just my, I get more responsibility than you do at my age.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
So,
Okay.
it's funny. I only know two songs from this show.
Yes.
Beauty School Dropout.
Ah, yes.
And I don't know why I know that one. And Grease is the Word.
What's your favorite song in the show?
My favorite song would probably be Hopelessly Devoted because it's just kind of iconic to me, and I've always loved that song. The second I saw the movie, I've always loved that song.
What about you?
I'm going to have to go with you. I'm going to say Beauty School Dropout. I
Okay.
love Beauty School Dropout. I think it'll always be my favorite in that, no matter who performs it.
Okay.
So is there anything special, unique, different that you're doing with the show? I mean, are you going to have a bunch of cars on the stage and everything too?
Just the one.
Just the
the one car.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be a really cool transformation, during Grease Lightning. You'll have some very you'll have some very interactive dances with the audience sometimes in Grease Lightning. So it'll be fun.
Okay. And so you said it's a little different than the movie. Is it a different take, or is this a different things you have to change up because it's not a movie?
Just a few changes based on, since when it was made and where we are now.
Okay. And lots of Broadway shows are like that.
Yeah.
Sure.
When I saw it on the stage, and how are they going to do that? And I'm like, oh, that was very nice. The way they did that.
So we need to get tickets. Tell us how to do this and where it's at and what's going to happen.
You can go on sparkmanhighschool.com. It can take you to Sparkman Theater, but also there's an app called S2 Pass, and you'll go under Theater, Sparkman High School, April 11th through the 13th.
Wonderful, exciting.
Okay. And so you have an interesting story that I've not heard from a high school student lately. You're new to this area.
I am. I moved here last year for my sophomore year. And so I never participated in a theater program last year. So I jumped in this year and I was like, I might as well. So this is my first production or second production with Sparkman. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun experience.
Okay. And what do you think about moving to the area after moving here?
It's very similar. Very, very similar. You know, sometimes I forget that I'm not in Ringgold anymore, so I keep on. I'm like, yeah, you just take a ride, and then you're, just like Greg's, And I'm like, what? That's Ringgold.
Okay, so I have a weird question for both of you. So we'll start with you since you spoke last. If you had a dream role to play of any show, what would your role be?
Guess what? You have to answer that, too.
Right.
I already got mine.
Oh, okay.
I would have to say, I'm going to say Clyde and Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I'll say that right now.
Okay, and you, Mary?
serious role.
I would actually say Ariel from The Little Mermaid because
You got the hair for it.
I've always, yes, it's my
And
favorite princess.
You're going to be a redhead in Greece,
In
aren't
Greece,
you?
yes.
Awesome. Sandy's a redhead. That's
You
awesome.
do need a tail, though, just saying. Okay, what about you? I'll do mine if you do yours.
Okay. Well, I think that I would be best suited for.
Hello!
I think I should be in Mrs. Doubtfire.
You would be.
All the crazy things that come out of my head.
It was a rumba fruiting.
It was a little die fruiting.
Okay, so
And yours?
I think I would be best to be William Shakespeare in Something Rotten or in Juliet.
And
Because both characters are just so stupid.
It's funny because I was going to cast you as Lurch in the Addams Family.
Oh, that's too easy. That's too easy. That's like seeing Bull from Night Court. Okay, before we go, where, when, and how?
You can get tickets on S2 Pass for April 10th to the 13th.
Okay.
Come see us.
And do you guys have any school time shows, or are they all nighttime?
We do. We have 2 school time shows,
Two,
April
yes.
10th and 11th. Should be 9 a.m.
Awesome.
Sparkman High
Well,
School.
guys, thanks for coming on. Break a leg.
All right.
And have the
Thank
best
you.
time ever. Okay?
And
you.
Thank you.
fly off in your car, I guess.
Yes,
right.
fly off in your car.
We're going to fly off the screen and see you guys in just a few minutes.
See you in a minute.
Les Miserables, still the world's most popular musical. Experience the breathtaking production that leaves both audiences and critics awestruck. Les Miserables. May 6th through 11th at the Von Braun Center. On sale now at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
Buying or selling your home? Why not trust a legend? Huntsville native Karen Farrell can make the process fun, exciting, and easy. Enjoy the biggest investment of your life. Call a legend, Karen Farrell of Legend Realty, 468-4626, or find her on Facebook.
The high-flying adventure begins for a whole new generation. Think the loveliest thoughts and get ready to take flight. Peter Pan at the Von Braun Center, April 22nd through 27th. On sale now.
So given the way things typically go in this show, for this segment, I expected you to come out in full pirate garb.
I thought I was supposed
With
to come
a
out
sword
with
and
my
everything.
pinky up for some reason. A cup of tea, be all proper and such.
Was it earlier this season we actually learned the proper way to drink the tea, or was that
Yes,
last
you have to
season?
bring, one of these years you have to bring the cup all the way up. You can't bend over and slurp it. Yes, okay. Anyway,
We have,
Stella and Charlotte. Welcome, ladies.
I knew their name.
Oh, you did? Please, let me hear you say it.
Stella. I knew that's what you were going.
Set it up.
And then I used to live in Charlotte, so.
Very good. Awesome.
Anyhow, you ladies are here with the Pirates of Penzance, so I have to ask you first: are there actually pirates in it?
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
I play a pirate.
Well,
Go on.
So I think that's a wonderful place to start. Of course, this musical originally came out with the late 70s, early 80s, I think when it was or whatever. And I haven't seen this musical in like 40 years. So give me a refresher. What's it all about?
So basically the synopsis of this musical, really quick, is there's this man, our main character, Frederick, who he has been stuck on this pirate ship for about 13 years. And his contract has finally let up. He's finally able to leave. And he decides that what he's going to do with the rest of his life is find General Stanley, who's like the general in the area, and kill all of his past pirate mates because they're doing wrong. And he believes in goodness. And he goes on a couple of adventures. He meets Mabel. He falls in love with her. Many things happen. And then there's a huge twist at the end that turns his world upside down. And it's a little bit of a loophole. And you'll have to come see the show to figure out what that is.
Everybody's got their little secrets today.
Apparently. And so, who do you play in the
I
show?
play General Stanley.
Okay.
We're switching it up a little bit. Usually Stanley is played by a man, but since this show originally came out in the 1870s, it's public domain, so we can do whatever we want with it. So we're making General Stanley actually a woman. She's kind of like Hillary Clinton or Kamala Harris. She's just that really girl boss Stanley president.
She's got quite the presence. I'm afraid of her already.
Do you get to decapitate people or make them walk the plank?
Unfortunately, no. I do have the big major general number, though, and I get a staff that I get to spin around.
Okay. And who do you play in the show?
I play Ruth, who she is Frederick's nursery maid turned epic girl boss pirate, I like to think.
So then, with all these weapons and sabers and everything, do you have like a fight coordinator that will be working on the production with you to show you how to hold and use and do stage combat?
That's just our director, Pav.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He's got good training.
So, he's got a great. Good for you. Great training. Oh, awesome.
So, if you ladies didn't know, Huntsville is one of the few communities in this area that has a medieval fighting club.
I didn't know that.
It's Renaissance fighting. They practice swordcraft and all the things that might be interesting for you guys.
Isn't that the last time you got knocked on the head? Somebody hit your head with a sword?
No, I know better than to go over there. I'm just a big target.
Got it. So, the production, when is it? Where is it? And how does everyone get tickets?
So it's April 10th to the 13th. You can get it online at randolphschool.net. When you go there, you go to the arts tab, and it's right there.
Wonderful. And so there are evening productions and matinees and school performances and wonderful. Great.
Okay, so you watched the last episode we filmed, so I'm going to shoot you girls a different question. Any movie character you could be, who?
Oh dear.
It's hard, isn't it?
Oh, I can use the same one.
No, you cannot. That's cheating.
Well, personally, I love a good like Jane Austen adaptation, so I love those. And my favorite personally is Sense and Sensibility. Nice. And I'd love to be either of those women characters. It's the two sisters, Eloise or Marianne.
And you kind of resemble Kate Winslet. I mean, yeah.
Okay. And you?
I'm still thinking. There's so many. I would really want to play a comedy character. I feel like comedy is my specialty because that's what I want to go into in the future.
What type of comedy are you looking at doing?
Physical, slapstick stuff.
I love Lucy. There's Lucille Ball.
Lucille
right
Ball.
there.
I
There you
do
go.
love Lucille Ball. She's one of my role models. So maybe I'll
Jim Carrey.
Oh, okay.
And you?
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm sorry. What was the question, please?
If you could be any movie character, who would you be?
Oh, jeez Louise. I really honestly don't know. I don't know. That's a really hard one for me.
It is. It's a very hard one.
Yeah.
I kind of regretted it after I asked it. So I'm just going to cop out with an easy answer and say the answer.
Okay, then. Awesome. That was wonderful.
Okay, before we wrap up, what can the audience expect when they come to the show?
lots of fun, lots of wordplay, lots of swords and sword fighting. It's a really fun show, and it's a spectacle. It is so much dancing and singing, and it's an operetta, so there's plenty of fun, impressive high notes, and just really fun things.
It's really never serious, the show. It's always, if they're trying to go on a serious route, it immediately gets blown over with a joke. So there's never any moment where you're gonna be like, oh my God, because it's immediately gonna go right to a joke.
So it's funny because you made it very approachable for me, because I actually kind of thought it was very like, highbrow.
That's what I originally thought too.
Would you say it's sort of like a melodrama, melodramatic, very over-exaggerated, overstated type of thing?
Very exaggerated.
If you,
Very
you should look
exaggerated.
at Ruth is just like that.
Got it.
Okay, before we go, what went in how? Or what went in where?
So randolphschool.net under the arts tab, find the tickets, April 10th through 13th, and yeah, we have 7 p.m. shows and 2 p.m. shows.
At the Randolph campus on Garth Road.
Okay, and do you have any school morning shows?
We do have some matinees, but they're around 2 p.m.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you ladies on the stage, and we look forward to seeing you back here in just a few minutes.
The high-flying adventure begins. Join Peter, Wendy, Tiger Lily, and Captain Hook on an adventure to Neverland for the entire family. Think the loveliest thoughts and get ready to take flight. Peter Pan at the Von Braun Center, April 22nd through 27th. On sale at BroadwayTheatreLeague.org.
Direct from Belfast, Ireland and London's West End. Be transported to the Emerald Isle with Ireland's newest music sensation, the Shamrock Tenors. Lighting up the stage with their soaring 5-part harmony, the Shamrock Tenors bring a fresh energy to your favourite Irish tunes. Experience the music of Ireland like never before with the Shamrock Tenors.
Learn more at BroadwayTheatreLeague.org.
I don't know why. I honestly thought there weren't real like pirates in Pirates of Penzance.
Well, yes, of course there is. I mean, there's ships and pirates and damsels in distress. I mean, it's all kinds of.
It really makes me want to watch it now.
Okay, it's great fun. It is great fun. I mean, you know, it's an operetta, so you know most of it's sung and everything.
That's the part that
people think opera. They think highfalutin.
Yes.
No, and it's actually it's actually a very, very funny operetta. So
okay,
great fun.
And you said it's going back to Broadway too, didn't you?
I know. I was like, I wonder if they took their cue from Randolph and like taking it back to Broadway.
Maybe they did.
Yes.
You know, lots of things that were old will be new again on Broadway.
Well, of course. Well,
Floyd Collins.
There you go. Looking forward to it. Going to see it. And another one I know you want to see, Dead Outlaw on Broadway.
Dead Outlaw.
Yes.
And I want to see Operation Mincemeat.
Yes. I know Kip and I are going up here in a couple weeks, and we're going to see about like 6 or 7 shows in one weekend, and all the new stuff that's just brand new and opening that the agents are asking us about. They want to know, do you want it in Huntsville?
Right.
And I'm like, well, let's go see and find out.
And you know, Dead Outlaw is a perfect play for
it. Is.
You know, because we got a Wild West history, especially with Frank James.
Oh.
And then we had a similar incident happen in Huntsville to that. What happens in the show?
You just want to stand outside the doors with your big old 10-gallon hat on and your big old belt, your big old guns, and be like, welcome to the show.
That's what we have Taco for.
What? And you're Taco Jr.
Oh, sometimes it's very hard to keep it together. But, you know, that was a lot of great fun.
Yes.
With those.
Well, these, you know, think about it. All these episodes with all these high school kids are going to be on here in the 25-26 year.
Mm-hmm.
These kids are going to be a lot of the ones that are going to be up for the Jimmy Awards in North Alabama.
Unless they're doing Grease, which is not allowed. So they're getting it
That's
out.
the only one not allowed, absolutely.
They're getting it out of their system this year.
But next year, whatever they pick, yes, a lot of these kids are going to be competing to win the chance with the Jimmy Awards, which here locally it's called the Tallulahs, and they will get the chance to compete for the chance for one actor and one actress to go to New York City to compete in the National Jimmy Awards for High School Musical Theater.
And, you know, with Peter Pan coming in a few weeks, Peter is a Jimmy's participant.
Exactly.
So-
I mean, it is such a great springboard for so many actors and actresses to kind of get their fast, quick, on-the-job training in getting in a national touring Broadway show or actually being on Broadway.
Right, and I'll tell you, if you look at the resumes from Broadway of lots of actors up there, Jimmy's are everywhere.
And they are absolutely everywhere.
So-
And that's why I'm glad that BTL and North Alabama and Alabama, period, are finally going to be represented in New York City.
And we are the very first ones in Alabama to do it.
Yes.
So,
There we go. Bam.
but this weekend,
Whoa. What?
I thought you
were going to smack me.
Shamrock Tenor.
Shamrock Tenors.
What song do you most want to see them do?
Whiskey in a Jar.
Oh, great one.
Yes.
Phil's Van Raw.
Okay, there we go. It's going to be a great time. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Guinness being poured in the Von Braun Center Concert Hall.
I'm sure there is. Get ready, Kevin. We're hoping you're going to make
Stock
that
'em up
happen
with
for
Guinness.
everybody. And it's going to be a great time. And then from there, we have a couple weeks off until we get
Right.
to Peter Pan, flying
Pan.
into the Von Braun Center.
And Les Miserables
Yes.
in May, yes.
And we'll have some of that stage combat like y'all were talking about.
Oh, in Pirates of Penzance, yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Peter Pan is stage combat too now that I
They
think
do.
about it.
All this violence, my goodness.
You know,
is this what we've come to? Is all this violence on stage?
It's funny. A few weeks ago on social media, we did a poll of who's your favorite Peter Pan character. The most overwhelming response, the crocodile.
Oh, I thought it'd be the dog.
Nana?
Nana.
But Peter Pan is going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
This weekend, we will see you at the Shamrock Tenors.
Don't
and
miss
I will
it.
tell you, that's going to be a lot of fun.
They were just on the Today Show. They were amazing. I loved them.
Right. And they've literally gone across the country,
Mm-hmm.
leaving their Irish stamp of their first North American tour. Hopefully, we ordered their live album that came out live from Belfast. Hopefully, it will be in this week.
Okay.
And we're just going to have a ball with ours.
So, all the Irish out there, you better be sitting in the concert hall come this Sunday.
Oh, so are you going to dress up in your green Irish
I'm going to
stuff?
kilt it and Irish it and flat cap it and the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
Or I think you know what I think Kip's going to do.
I'm flat capping it now.
I know you are. I wonder if we can get Kip to wear his inflatable leprechaun suit. Have him stand outside the doors and welcome everybody in. See him bouncing around.
Lots of things are good in small amounts.
Maybe we'll just show the clip of him do it.
Which lots of things being good in small amounts probably goes for our TV show too. So we should probably say, see you at the show this weekend.